The kitchen is one of the last rooms on the first floor that needs the plaster removed, but I needed to take out the cabinets and pull up the flooring before I could do that, so this is what I focused on Sunday. I started by finding a new home for everything that I had been storing in the kitchen. I did a lot of the kitchen clean out last weekend, but if you watched that video, you know that at the end of the day, I got distracted and started pulling down drywall instead of finishing the clean out. So I had to come in and finish that out yesterday. And then it was on to the fun stuff. After removing the first piece of countertop, I realized it was probably a good idea to prep all of the cabinets for removal. So I went through and took out all of the shelving and any drawers. I checked in the cabinets to see if there was anything else that needed to come out before coming back through to start pulling out the cabinetry. At this point, Dad showed up for a little while and he helped me remove the microwave while he was there. While I worked on taking the cabinetry down around it, he unscrewed the microwave and we carried it out to the dumpster together. It ended up being a really nice day out, so you'll notice I lose my sweatshirt layer here in a second. There was a really cool breeze running through the house all day. It was perfect housework conditions. These 2x4s up here were kind of tricky to remove. Because the structure is pretty shallow, it was hard to get the sledgehammer into where I could hit it away from the wall. So it ended up coming down in more pieces than I planned, but I did eventually get it loose enough to get it all taken down. This video didn't pick it up very well, but where that long piece of wood is on the ceiling, the plaster from the ceiling is cracked and falling in. So I was worried when I pulled that piece down that I was going to lose a whole bunch of plaster too, but it ended up staying up there. This is just foam painted to look like bricks on the wall, and I realized it's going to scrape off pretty easily with the plaster in the future, so I didn't worry about taking it down now. I started taking the cabinets out on this wall, but then while Dad was there, we worked on the plumbing under the sink so that we could take it out and get that countertop up. We had already shut off the water, and here I'm just separating the sink from the pipes below it and then capping off the pipes so that there are no leaks. Then I spent quite a bit of time under the sink unscrewing all of the brackets that were connecting it to the countertop. And I thought I'd found all of them, but when I went to pull the sink out, it still wasn't coming, so I knew there had to be more. And after removing these fake drawers in the front, I found the last 3 and was able to get the sink out no problem. The countertop was giving me some trouble, and I realized it was getting stuck on this wood paneling that was in behind it. And once I got that taken out, this countertop came up a lot easier, but this project took me all day yesterday, so there's definitely going to be a part 2, but I'll put that up tomorrow so you can see how the rest of the project went.